Hello everybody and welcome back to FM23. It's the start of a new season for Guiseley, and is this the one where we crack into the top half of the Premier League? Let's go and have a look. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Guiseley save, and we are taking on Brentford in today's video, and we sit in 12th, 11 points from 9 games. Brentford, by the way, 3 points from 9. So I didn't pick this as the game to show. It's the 10th game of the season. That's generally when we come back. But yeah, we've started pretty well. And we've got a new system that we're playing. It's called the Guiseley Double Box. And we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, thank you very much for the support. We are edging closer to 8,500 subscribers, which puts us even closer to the target of 10,000 subscribers, which is amazing. So again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit the subscribe button. It's free. And yeah, it's just nice of you, isn't it? If you want to stay around for the Youth Academy Challenge, we've got Tennis Manager coming as well. There's going to be a retro football game coming to the channel. It might be later tonight if you're in the UK, or it might be later on this week, just as a little bit of fun. That will be coming to the channel as well. And yeah, there'll be plenty more sports management games. F1 Manager's out at the end of July, so that will be awesome as well. And well, yeah, we're just going to go from there. So anyway, yes, 12th v 20th is what we're doing today. We have more points than games played, which is always our objective while we're in the Premier League at this stage of the save. And yeah, we've got a new system. But before that, we always have to go and have a look at the transfers. So transfers wise, into the history we go, and you can see £1.3 million made this season, or the summer just gone. Basically, Lee Byrne joined Larne on a free. He was never threatening the first team, so that's not an issue. Fatu Anchapong, 150k. He's gone to where did he go? Asante Kotokoko. He was a decent looking player, but started to get miserable. Started to annoy me. Didn't play too many games in the final season. Still got a 6.82, but yeah, he's gone. And him going, it's not him going that means our system's changed, but there is method behind the madness of letting someone like him go. Not very much money, but as I said, he was pissed off, wanted to leave. Michael Griffiths is probably the one I most regret. 750k to Brighton. Again, it's all about managing morale in the squad, and he was good. He looked like he was going to be something useful. 6'6", really good in the air. Heading wasn't great, but good at tackling, good positioning. Definitely had something about him, but just he wanted to leave. He was fed up that he wasn't getting first team opportunities. I said to him, you'll be getting them in the future. And he said, no, he needs them now. So he's joined Brighton, where he's not played a single game in the Championship. But yeah, a bit of an annoying one, but Michael Griffiths leads. We've got a big sell-on fee for that one as well. So 750k to Brighton. They'll probably sell him and make it a little bit of money, but we'll make profit as well. Justice Doncourt joined Anchapong and moved to Asante Kotokoko. And yeah, again, at one time was very, very good for us. Like last 2 seasons in the Premier League, this big run in the Championship, came through, did really well. We've got 100k for him because, again, he was pissed off. We've got centre-backs coming through that are better than him. The heading is really starting to let him down. Yeah, but we've just got better defenders. So Doncourt has gone as well. Adrian Itu has joined Rapid Bucharest. Again, another one that he started to moan, and if he hadn't have moaned, he probably would have got more opportunities, but only played, 3 times for us. We sent him on loan to Hartlepool, he only played 6 times for them, scoring once. 300k, I don't mind it. He's joined the second league in Romania, 1 goal in 11 games. They're probably playing him off the left, but has some good attributes, but I think his hidden attributes generally affected him. His work rate was really low, which meant he didn't train brilliantly. Yeah, just not amazing. So happy to get rid. And then the others are just a lot of loan players going out. The main one being Carlos Victoriano. We've sent him out for a season loan to Crewe Alexandra to get him some first team football and see how he's getting on. And in League 2, a 6.83, 9 conceding in 9 isn't dreadful. I'm expecting him to come back and be challenging Jan Petric for the first choice goalkeeper position when he returns. He is looking good. He's also one we could potentially cash in on because Jan Petric isn't old. He's still doing very well. Mark Mead is in there as well, and Johnny Craggs. And we've just had Leighton Farr come through in our latest intake, although I don't think Leighton Farr's really ever going to make it. But It will be interesting to see how he gets on. Phil Carney, George Lamy and Luca Wing all going out on loan as well. In terms of released players, we've actually not released that many. Graham Cox is the biggest name in there that's been released, not been snapped up by anyone yet. 32, was getting on a bit. We let him go. We've got better players in the game now. Again, he was a key player in our championship run, was absolutely superb for us, pretty much ever present in the championship. But again, last season, 6 appearances, so we let him go. It wasn't worth keeping him, giving him a new contract. Johnny Montgomery was once Joe Page on the left-hand side, but at the age of 25, wasn't going to get any better, so he got released as well. And I think... is that it? Yeah, Lee Byrne was the only free transfer. We've obviously had no part exchanges, no loads of loan deals gone out, cash and clauses, all transfers in there. So that is the transfers. Finances are looking great. £200 million in the bank. We asked the board for a new stadium. They said no. We've got a new owner. Nothing's changed, but we've got a new owner. Facilities, let's ask to increase the youth level again. And let's see, what else can we do here? We've done that. Networking, we can't ask for another affiliate. They won't give me a new well, they probably would give me a new contract, but I don't need to ask for one just yet. So finances are looking good. The under-21s are top of their division, which is good. 7 wins from 7, 34 goals for, 3 against, 32 plus goal difference, 21 points. Yes, people were asking how they're getting on. Really well. They're doing really well. In the under-18s, they are top of the Premier League South, but Liverpool have a game in hand and can go ahead of them. But again, it's pretty good. 1-7, drawn 3, lost 2, 4-35 against 16, goal difference of plus 19, 24 points. We've actually got, right now, very manageable squad sizes. Although this looks like it's too big, it's not, because a lot of these players that are in here are just to be training with the first team, and then they're still available for the under-21s. So again, under-21s, pretty manageable, not too many players. Under-18s, pretty manageable, not too many players. And that's, I think, how we want it. We want it to be the best of the best. The cream of the crop is what's going to come through. And I think to do that, they all need to be playing pretty regularly. As you can see, we've got like one person who's 2.5 star, and that's the worst we have, and it's the Turkish Ali Sekin Akazum, who I quite like the look of, so we gave him a contract, but he may get released next year. But yeah, we're being a little bit more ruthless, getting rid of players that just aren't going to make it and aren't going to have a chance, and that I think that's the best way to be on this sort of save. So yeah, there's a number of people in here that are then duplicated in here because of availability. So the likes of John Carpenter, Kai Harding, Xavi Edwards and Andres Lukimi, I think, are all in the first team squad, but aren't actually playing much first team football. They're playing for the under-21. So yeah. Anyway, we've got a new board owner. We've caught up with that. We've caught up with most things in the summer. These are our new kits for the season. I like them. They're very basic. Sponsored by FM23, which is a lovely time for me to do the plug and say, go and check out the second channel where I'm doing an F123 career mode playthrough. It's really good. Obviously, I'm really much enjoying that. So go and check that out. And yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. And this, results. Let's go and have a look at the results. So, started the season really well. I changed this 4-2-2 DM AM narrow formation. We were sort of messing around with what to do. Supreme Dave had a testimonial against Salzburg, which was 0-0, which was rubbish. And we were doing all right. And then we changed this 4-2-2 to get the best out of some of the players we've got, which we'll touch on in a minute. We smashed Longbridge, they're rubbish. We smashed Pilkington, they're rubbish. And then we played Sporting, who played their strongest team, and we beat them 4-2. And Sporting are a Europa League / Champions League team, so I was very happy. Started the league season, back-to-back wins. We beat Norwich 2-0, beat Man United 2-1. Norwich, we even got Jake Mills sent off in that one. But yeah, 2-1. We lost to Leicester 1-0. We beat Southend in the EFL Cup. We drew with Arsenal 1-1, which was a cracking result. We drew 0-0 with Wolves. Then went on a bit of a poor run. We lost 2-1 to Southampton, 4-1 to West Ham, lost on penalties to Everton in the EFL Cup third round, with our players missing 3 in a row as it got to sudden death. Lovely. And we just got smashed by Man City 3-0. And then we've beaten Stoke away at the Bet365 Stadium 2-0 with a very, very good performance, which I'm happy with. And today we take on Brentford in the 10th game of the season. So it's all been really good. And the 4-2-2-2 DM-AM narrow looks like this. So goalkeeper, back 4, 2 holding midfielders, 2 attacking midfielders, 2 strikers. And what we're doing is basically trying to keep the ball down the middle. These guys are drifting a little bit. We sometimes select roam from position on him, but not right now. One complete wing back on attack, one complete wing back on support. And the complete wing back on attack is on the deep line playmaker side, so it makes some triangles as he moves up the pitch and links up with the two playmakers. Whereas because the Segundo Volante is going to be moving on into the basically position occupied by the shadow striker, who's going to be drifting around and pushing up front. It means we don't need too much link up on this side, so that we can start from a bit deeper with the complete wing back on support. We have the double box Guiseley normal. We have the double box Guiseley defensive, which drops the wing back to attack. We change some of the stuff here so we don't go and counter. We hold our shape when we win the ball, and we throw it out to our fullbacks rather than giving it to our centre backs, which is what we do on the normal system, and it's working reasonably well at the moment. The advanced forward takes more risk and dribbles with the ball more to try and force the defenders back, but the main reason we've done this is because it gets the best out of Alphakoff, who has passing 17, technique 16, vision 12, decisions 15. As an advanced playmaker, he will be awesome. Tries killer ball often as well, so he is playing very well. And we have Andrew Neeson at the moment in the shadow striker role. Finishing could be a bit better, but his physical attributes, again, his passing, his technique, his work rate, his positioning, his off the ball, is all getting better. And he's a model citizen, so he tries his hardest in every game, and it is awesome. Generally, we are playing very, very well, and it is working. The big teams do smash us, West Ham, Man City, things like that. And yes, if you're coming late into the series, West Ham are a big team. They've won the Champions League and the Premier League multiple times, so they're doing all right. But yeah, this is the new system, the 4-2-2. It works. The lack of wingers means we do sometimes get overloaded on the wings, but these guys generally drift a little bit as well. There was one other thing I wanted to do in the defensive one, was to change to a complete forward on support. Now, there is a time when this system falls down, and generally that's when Crimson Mori's injured, because he is by far and away our best player at the club. He might not be ranked it and he might not be valued it, but in terms of our system, he is the best player at the club. So well done, Crimson Mori, for that one. But yes, he is turning into an unbelievable player, worth £40 million. He's got a release fee of clubs in a continental competition of 38.5. So at the end of the season, we'll be renegotiating that for sure to try and get that a little bit higher. But it's going pretty well. Jean Mossamete, who is obviously one of my favourites, regens or new gens that we've had in a while, is in the first team, is getting football because we're trying to get him sort of ready to take on these two positions. He can do either at the moment. He's got great enough finishing and off the ball movement to do this, and he's got good enough passing and technique to do this. So it's all looking pretty good. There will be game time coming up for all the other youngsters as well. Kai Harding, our wing-back, is getting knackered in this role, so you'll be getting a lot of football. Lukumi, we need you in holding midfield because these two get knackered a lot, and Connor's starting to drift out of it, being 32. I mean, he's been a Patreon pretty much, well, since League One. Yeah, Connor's had such a good career with us, it's unbelievable. But it's just about winding down at the start now. But plenty of opportunities. Kiddy up front, John Carpenter at the back, Burgess is in there as well. So and then the others are generally in the under 18s or under 21s, still getting their football there. So plenty of stuff to progress with and to keep this moving. But let's go and play Brentford, because I've been waffling on for long enough and we need to go and see some football in this episode. So we do have injuries abound at the moment. What do we want to do here? Now, the natural thing is to bring in Connor, so I think we will do that in that deep line playmaker role. And Hayworth can come out, and Lukumi can go on the bench, or Lukumi. Andreas Lukumi, not Lukumi. We'll go with Lukumi. Centre backs is a little bit tougher to deal with because Jay Leach is left-footed, and John Carpenter is left-sided as well. Now, we do have Xavi Edwards. I think we give you a game. 21 years old. Xavi Edwards is going to come in for Joseph in that centre-back position. And then we've got some subs to sort out. But everyone else looking pretty fit, pretty healthy. And we can keep them going. So Gareth Earl can come off for... Oh, yeah, Supreme Dave is back, isn't he? He can definitely go on the bench. And Andrew Burgess is injured. And we'll replace Andrew Burgess with probably Kitty88, who does give us some options. Just need to check the bench then. So Balinese balance on. We got centre, attacking centre mid striker, attacking centre mid striker, attacking centre mid, attacking centre mid, attacking centre mid holding mid, attacking centre mid holding mid. Lukemi's holding mid, and then we've got left back and right back. So we're in a pretty good position. I think we're actually going to take this opportunity to drop John Leach there, and you know what? We're going to put Kai Harding on the bench. We're going to go for a bit more of the Patreons. It failed in the last episode, didn't it, of the last season? But yeah, when we did the whole Patreon team, and it wasn't very successful. They got absolutely annihilated, but it's a new season, this one, and they're mainly on the bench, so it's fine. But Brentford, Ronaldo, is that the same Ronaldo that played for West Ham, who used to destroy us in previous seasons? Potentially. Like, if we carry on our last performance, we'll do the wonders of good today. So let's get out there into this one. I think I've turned replays off, so let me just check that. Yeah, replays on, replay events, goals, and that's it. Let's just go for goals. 2D classic. No, we want sideline view, so lower the speed down a little bit. And let's get into this one as Guiseley take on Brentford at the Guiseley Stadium. And the first 6 minutes have gone with little goalmouth action. But at the moment, we found ourselves above Man United, above Everton, above Wolves, above Leicester, above Leeds. We are in a good position with how we're playing at the moment, obviously taking on bottom place Brentford. Now, there is the option to make this system a little bit more attacking as well. You can push the other wing back onto an attacking role. We can change Alphakoff up into an advanced playmaker on attack as well, as Ronaldo swings this one in and Brentford hit the bar. They're the first team to have a highlight and have a real opportunity at goal. But down the other end, Dyson throws it in. That is awful, as Pedroso gets it away to Brinley. Brinley brings it forward. He's got a lot of space to run into. Brinley has a shot, easy save for Jan Petrick down low at his left-hand post, or his right-hand post. But Brentford just starting to turn the screw a little bit and create some opportunities. We've not really done very much. I think we're going to up this. I don't like what I've just seen from this team. Standard tactics from Dave. Have a go at them. Right, complete wing back on attack, advanced playmaker on attack. I should save this as a system as well, actually, where we have an attacking one. But I don't want to change what the under 21s and under 18s are playing, because it's getting their guys a lot of wins, which means better ratings and therefore better increase in attributes, which is awesome. So, corner ball. Ronaldo put it in again. It's sort of headed away. Back in. Jeff Hogg with the second clearance. Castillo back to QA. Jake Mills can't quite win the ball. It's to the back post and Kane heads it over the bar. And it's all Brentford at the moment. I'm tempted to go attacking as well, but we've hit the 60-minute mark, which means substitutions are going to be rife. Yeah, Connor not having a good game. Connor off. He's going to be replaced by... I'm sort of thinking we're going to give Leukemia a run in there. And we're actually going to do Henry off for Supreme Dave in there. We're going to do the general changes I always do. Jeff Hogg off for Carpenter. Kai Harding on for Dyson. So that's the main ones we change are central midfielders and wing backs. And then Jake Mills isn't having a great game either. We're going to bring on Kiddy88 for this one. So quite a lot of the Patreons getting a decent run out in this game. All subs done on the hour mark. Xavi Edwards into Connor. Back to Xavi Edwards, who's just taking his time out to Sanusi, who's really come up from the youth teams and done a really good performance at centre-back for us this season. We are taking our time to build this one up from the back. Into Alphakoff. Ball through to Jake Mills. Jake Mills, who hasn't been subbed off yet, turns, cuts it back. Alphakoff, he shoots straight at Elmwick, and it should have been a goal. Look at that for a chance on the XG. And Alphakoff, I'm not going to blame you, but that is a very good goal-scoring opportunity. John Carpenter with the throw into Andrew Neeson. Lukemi's tackled. Lukemi probably is the weakest of the Patreons that we've called up. Sanusi reads that really well, though. Alphakoff through to Crimson Mori. Crimson Mori out to Kai Harding on this right-hand side, who's bombed forward into Lukemi. Alphakoff back to Kai Harding. We're taking our time. Back to Lukemi. Neeson is blocked. Alphakoff scores. Come on, I take it all back, Lukemi. You've got the assist, I think, there. And we will take that. That is lovely stuff. As we go 1-0 up. Alphakoff into Kai Harding. Kai Harding just cut this one back. Laid it off to Lukumi. His shot, it was cross, was then shot by Neeson. It was blocked, fell to Alphakoff. And with 20 minutes to go, we find ourselves 1-0 up. And because we've not been playing brilliantly well, we're just going to go to our slightly more defensive system. Put us on balance to keep it going. Keep things ticking over. Don't ask the fullbacks to run up quite as much. And 10 minutes to go. And our strikers have been surprisingly quiet. So Crimson Mori not having a good game. But with 85 minutes gone, can we see this one out? We're not going to give him praise while we're on the ball here. Sanusi with a header. It's off the underside of the bar. Crimson Mori keeps it alive. He shoots from range. It's deflected wide. And we're into 4 minutes of injury time. Estwick goes over the top. That should go all the way through to Jan Petrick, and does. He throws it out to John Carpenter at left back. John Carpenter's, oh my God, he's run a bit too far. Brinley, Ranildo, Kabongo. Oh, Xavi Edwards reads it really well. Kai Harding, Lukumi, Harding. Into Alphakoff, Harding again. Into Lukumi, Alphakoff. Look at this football, it's beautiful. Crimson Mori comes forward. He's overrun it this time. As Lopez into Musham, down the line to Pedroso. Pedroso all the way over to the far post to Kabongo. First time cross, and Xavi Edwards volleys that away as Christensen puts it back into Minic down the line. Brinley's there, he's hit the post, but he's offside. And now we'll give them some praise because we're still 1-0 up. And it looks like we're going to hold on. And we do hold on for a good win against the bottom team in the Premier League. Much better XG, more shots, one more shot on target, equal possession, and passes we had slightly more. So Xavi Edwards steps in and gets man of the match. Well done, Xavi Edwards, stepping in there. Maybe a bit more of a future for you. I think everyone did reasonably well. A few, John Carpenter look a little bit sketchy at times, bring the ball out of the back, but yeah, definitely options, and that is what we love to see, bringing through these youth players and the Patreons and the channel members all coming through. Obviously, if you want to be a channel member or a Patreon, links are in the description below. But another good win, 2 wins on the bounce against Stoke and Brentford, puts us up into 10th, top half of the table. Is absolutely amazing stuff. 10 games played, 14 points. Whisper it quietly, we're 2 points off a Europa League spot or a European spot at the moment. And yeah, this is glorious, glorious stuff. And it's all about getting out the best out of the best players you have. That's what you need to try and focus on. So lovely. Right, we will be back if there's any big news in a future episode, or we'll be back for Youth Intake Day. We'll see how it goes. It would be nice, I think, to get to a point where we can start doing well in the league, or consistently safe in the league, and then challenging for domestic cups, but I don't think we're quite there yet. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave me a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and leave a like just for the good times. But thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers.